let's get Thomas up and running, shall we? Alright, so, grand plan. Here we go. We're gonna start. Not no. That no. That's not it. You shouldn't stop men getting between each other. And on top of each other? And inside each other. Wait. Don't come in between men is what I'm trying to say. Wait, is that what? Oh my god! I'm guzzling piss. Don't click. All moral ambiguity. Also, another person that just cleared an area and then instantly died. Oh, clean. Oh, I don't. It's so, like, it's so stiff and awkward to aim when you're even slightly close to them.
The Tyranids have taken notice of you. Let them come.
Not the right phrase for that moment, dude. Let them come. Come on, man. Really? Oh, I don't want to take your... I want to buy it.
Look out. Manners, not your thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually know you were there. Okay. I mean, it's not... It's... I was... Okay. I was trying to buy a ticket! You gotta believe me, chat. This time I was actually trying to buy a ticket. Oh, did I stop the first one to do the second one? Hey, what's happening? Why is it taking so long? Oh, is he still ripping up the other stuff? Oh, God! Oh, God! Hey, asshole sound clip from the Predator. No. Does anyone understand what just happened? Why does no one stop him? Because he's the hero of time! I don't know, what are they gonna do? Just...
Summoned with words, bound by blood.
And then he stops? Like, I don't think that's gonna work. But, you know, they could try, I guess. Once you go full Jason, you'll never go back. It's true. Unfortunately, you've only got me tonight. Ah! That's why you shouldn't text and drive. I have my phone up to open something and I drove into a truck. Don't text and drive, kids. Always have both your hands on your Jason on your steering wheel at every moment of your driving. Never take your hands off the steering wheel because you will crash. That is the lesson that we've learned today. That was too much. It's about a 10-cent piece worth of one of the spiciest sauces you can get. And I'm going to die. Here we go. Right, and then... Oh, there it is. Oh God, it's... We could just wear it like this, actually. It's not even that bad. I got another one prepared. But we can actually just wear it like this. Is that sexy enough for you? Hello. Hello and welcome.
Hey, asshole!
Hey! Hello and welcome to Subnautica. Oh, it's Friday, end of the week. How we all doing? How we all feeling? Aries, welcome in. Long time no see, how you been? Welcome, welcome. It's been a fairly decent day today. I got a haircut, as you may be able to see, and a bit of a beard trim, because it was getting very unruly and just very uncomfortable. So I went down to the barber that was put in like right near my place with the shopping complex that went in. That's like literally 200 meters away from my house, which is fantastic. And got a haircut, so hopefully it looks good. I think it looks alright. But it's a different place than I usually go, so. Certainly feels better not having it all over the place all the time. Doing great. I just got a 100 on my first college assignment. Also nice hairdo. Thank you. Thank you. I needed... It's been like probably 7 or 8 months since I've gotten an actual haircut, and I've been needing to get one for ages. And then I just haven't been able to find the time, and then when I could, the guy that usually does it was away, and I was just like, well, I'm just gonna try the place out that's just across the road and see how it goes. Also, 100, is that, I'm assuming 100 out of 100? I don't think I've ever gotten a perfect score on a school assignment ever, so well done. Unless maybe like a maths thing back in like year 5, because it's just like you get the answer right or you get it wrong. It's not like... The hardest ones are like opinion pieces or whatever, when you have to do like an essay on something and then it's subjective, because then the teacher can just decide that their subjective opinion is that yours isn't very good. So, rip. 100%, but yeah, nice. Very nice. Very tasteful. That's a good start. Solid start. No pressure, but now you have to maintain that for the rest of college. The rest of your entire college journey. You've set the bar up here, and now you have to maintain that. If you don't, how to make the rules. Also, I'm not going to say what they are. Anyway, yeah, good to hear. Oh. Excuse me. I don't know if you've been watching the YouTube videos that have been going out on the channel, Aries, but we the ones that are released on the channel for RimWorld, we're very close to leaving the planet. In the actual live streams, we've actually already finished, and we have now started our Odyssey playthrough. But that playthrough that you were a part of, which I can't remember if you survived to the end. There was like a couple people that died right in the last couple episodes, and I don't remember which ones. But you were definitely there for a while, at the very least. And it's possible you're in space now. Maybe you did it. I don't know. You'll have to watch them. I think they'll... I'm trying to think. There might be like 2 episodes left. I'm not sure. Haven't checked on the Subnautica streams in a bit. What's been happening? So, short story. Long story short. We settled on the first island. And I was like, oh, this is going to be cool. And then realized there was no resources anywhere within like a 100 square mile radius. So I was like, okay, no. I got a better idea. I actually happened to know, just within looking up something else, I found out that there was another island. So we moved to that island, and now we've started building a base on the top of the mountain into the heavens, and we're aiming to get to the skybox, get to the vertical limit. And then I have plans for once we get up there, I have a really cool idea of what to do up there. And then once we've done that, we'll actually play the game as it was supposed to be played. We might even answer the radio. I know, sacrilegious, but we might actually listen to the radio for once. We'll see. But it's been fun. I did a bunch of things off stream, which I'll get into in a minute, just to kind of save us a little bit of tedium on stream. But it's been going pretty good. We're just building a mega base. Also, hooray, space, maybe? Hooray! Well, I mean, we definitely got to space. I just don't know... I don't know who got to space. I know the amount of people that got to space, but I don't want to spoil it because it hasn't released yet. I know the amount of people that died within the last couple episodes, but I don't remember who specifically. And the new Odyssey run is doing not too bad. It was a real rough start. First 2 streams were rough as hell. First 2 or first 3? I think maybe just the first 2. The last one that we did, things actually went quite well. We had a bit of a rough start, but things went well in the end, so I'll have to catch up. Well, on the RimWorld or the Subnautica. Either way, all those videos will eventually be up on YouTube when they're ready to release, and all the VODs are obviously on the VODs channel, so both sounds good. Yeah, they're all available on YouTube, so at your own pace. Hey, army of rubber ducks. How you doing? Welcome back. Dang it, I want to watch this, but I'm going out with a friend for the first time in a while. Good luck with the stream, and I will be back later. Look, go have fun with your friend. I appreciate you being here. As I was just saying to Aries, there's always VODs. They're kept on Twitch, and I've got them on a YouTube channel, which is JustWrightGaming VODs. That's where the VODs are stored. And these get edited down into videos for the main channel, which is JustWrightGaming on YouTube. So, there's, you know, go hang out with your friends. That's always the most important thing. Friends and family before random streamers on the internet every day of the week. Unless you're my best friend. In which case, where are you, Andy? Where the hell are you? He's got to make me disappear now. I've summoned him. Actually, I don't know if I have. But, you know, that would be funny if he just showed up then. That'd be great. Oh, that reminds me. I need to hang out with him again. It's so hard to find any time. But yeah, we're playing Subnautica tonight. There's been a few things that have been done off stream, which I think I'll pretty much go through now. We'll get a start on this thing, and we'll do the update, and then jump right into it. Excuse me. Alright, so here we are. Let's do the rundown. First of all, I have a modification station now, which eventually I should do something with. I have added a bunch more lockers. As you can see, there are lockers on every walls. On every walls? Every wall. They've got lots of glass and just random stuff, and more glass and more glass and more glass and titanium. That's what I was trying to find. There's more than just glass. We got lots of glass and titanium. None of them are named correctly, except for these few, which says, "You are a complete and utter locker." That used to say twat. Now I'm just a complete and utter locker. You know what? That checks out. That absolutely checks out. And then misc. Does that still have misc in it? Yeah. Okay. So we've added a whole bunch of stuff in there. We've got these things on this wall now. I mildly changed this setup here. just that this used to go straight into a bulkhead there, but I've put it on the side so that we can get an actual proper hatch, because the animation is marginally quicker. So the amount of times that I have to keep going up and down and everything, I figured I may as well try and save some seconds where I could. Other than that, some of the other things I've added, I'll go up to the top in a minute so people can actually see what's going on. But the main other thing I did, which is kind of a big thing, but it took a lot of time, and it was a little bit kind of back and forth and tedious. It would have taken like 2 streams to achieve if I had done it on stream. So I decided the best way was off stream. We're gonna go down and check it out now. We've got this catwalk, this kind of entire area now extends out a little bit further, and this goes down onto the lower level, out over the water, and into a moon pool. We finally have a moon pool. Now, this is the one building in the entire playthrough that unfortunately does have to be mostly submerged in water. Other than this, because I need this to be able to upgrade my vehicles, and I need my vehicles upgraded. Wait, hold on. I'll get back to that. What? Why is this leg here? It just goes to the middle of nowhere. Okay, sure. Fine. So yeah, I need my vehicles upgraded to be able to really get anywhere in the game. So I decided that it was about time to get a moon pool, and it was a very long, arduous kind of process. So I've set that up. I've also, as you can see, I have named and colored the sea moth. It is glorious pink and inside interior green, and it is the BBC penetrator, the big, beautiful Clarence penetrator, because it penetrates into the sea. It penetrates through the waves and finds things in the depths. We've also got a few upgrades, just some storage. I got the solar charger so that I don't have to keep coming back to base all the time and charging, and just a Mark 1 depth module. I'll upgrade that more eventually, but this just allowed me essentially to get a whole bunch more glass and titanium at a much quicker rate so that we could actually do the building stuff that I want to do much easier. Because these storage modules, actually I think I accessed them from the other side. These storage modules alone, that's like 16, I think, 16 tiles worth of inventory storage, plus that one there, so another 32 in total. Pretty important to be able to speed up the process. I think I can also build a Cyclops sometime soon, because I think I've got some of the fragments for that, but yeah, this was kind of one of the main developments that I did off stream, just so that it wasn't going to take forever. Also, I'll just quickly pop out here. This used to come down to up there and we'd jump out there. Now the pipe extends down, goes around and down and then in there. So it's a little bit different, but this isn't like the main focus anyway. This isn't the main build. This is just the scaffolding to allow us to make the main build. You are a complete and utter locker. I am. I am a complete and utter locker. Nobody knows what that means, but it does sound like a slur. So that's where we're at down here. I'm gonna have to look at what that modification station actually does eventually. But for those of you who haven't seen the actual build, this is all just the scaffolding. The actual build is up here. So we go through here, we go through the small ladder, and then we go through the mega ladder to the heavens. We go across the glass walkway with our lovely view, and we arrive at the actual base. Here we are. And those are the twin towers, what I like to call the twin towers, because there's 2 of them and they're towers. And we are going to build up and up and up until we reach the height limit. And then we're gonna do some stuff at the top there. Also, I need to finish this. I was trying to add that in so that I didn't have to take the bulkhead. I obviously didn't quite finish it. But it also allows me to access the left tower, because this one you can only get to the right tower and up. So this is just an access to the left tower. So we're just gonna go get a little bit of titanium. Actually, I'll get a lot of titanium, because we may as well start building. But I've got a whole bunch of glass stored for like the end game of the build. I don't know if I've got enough titanium to do this part of the build, so we may still have to go on a couple dives to get some more titanium. But for now, we can certainly at least do some building. This is goated looking. The twin towers? Yeah, because there's 2 of them. Because there's 1 tower and then there's 2. I don't see what the problem is here. Alright, there's some titanium. Let's grab all that. It's fine. The video where I started building them releases on the 6th of the 11th. The 6th of September. So it's only problematic if you turn that upside down. Otherwise, perfectly fine. Alright, there we go. Titanium. Should I bring some quartz with me? I don't think I need quartz. I'm probably fine. Because the quartz for that hatch up the top is already in, and I've got a spare hatch for building further up. So we'll be alright. We should be alright. It's just going to be a lot of titanium. Let's keep building out. So yeah, we've just got a lot of building up to do. Let's make it happen. Let's build this, and I want to see that this is working properly. So we're gonna need a ladder here first. Why does it want to be on the side? Is that the only way it can be? Oh, that's annoying. So you have to like hop in and then turn left. Very annoying. Yeah, alright, great. So that gets us into the left tower. And then this is the actual way up. You have to take
Hello there.
Hey, sheepy. You have to take like 27 different ladders. You couldn't tell there, but we actually were just yeeting up ladders. It didn't look like it, but we were. And now we're at top of the twin towers. I sure hope there isn't another crash. So we're gonna build some multi-purpose rooms. Just all multi-purpose all the time. This is gonna take so much titanium, but I'm here for it. So I learned, because I posted this on the subreddit, on the Subnautica subreddit, and people had some fun reactions to it. Mostly people were like, this is incredible. But I found out that apparently when you build underwater, like you're supposed to, that when you're like too far underwater, you get flooding, and then you have to like reinforce the structure. And because I've been building into the heavens and there's no water to be seen for miles, I haven't had to reinforce anything. So I'm kind of like skipping having to do that so far, which is great. I love that. And hopefully we'll continue skipping it. Am I going down? Yeah. Okay. Because I don't plan on ever building anything under the sea. The only exception is that moon pool to allow the penetrator. And also, eventually, we will have to get the prawn suit, which I think is in the Aurora. So we will actually have to go to the Aurora. So far, we've avoided listening to the radio, and we've avoided going to the Aurora. But I think we will have to go to the Aurora to get the prawn suit, because that will allow us to harvest stuff a lot quicker. I really need to label these. Otherwise, I'm just going to be constantly flicking through these. God, how much... I didn't realize how much glass I got. I thought I got glass and titanium in relatively equal measure. I didn't realize I got just all glass. Man, I really am such a complete locker. Oh, up we go again. Ah! But yeah, I got a lovely, wonderful plan for when we get to the top of the world. But I don't want to spoil it just yet. Part of me wants to just be like, this is what we're building up to, quite literally. But I want it to be a surprise. Because I think it's gonna make for a fun end. Alright, we go. You're looking pretty close to that moon. I wonder if you can reach it. I mean, the moon is massive in this game. I mentioned it in one of the first streams we did of it, that like how close that moon must be, and the fact that the waves and the water in this planet is so calm, yet that moon is so close. How does that work? It would definitely be causing so many disturbances. But yes, you're supposed to escape. So my plan is to escape via building a giant tower. Alright, is that... Yeah, that's the hatch. So let's deconstruct that. Let's go up. Reconstruct it here. No, not bulkhead. I want hatch that turns into bulkhead. Thank you very much. It's cheaper. Are we gonna run out of titanium already? Are we only gonna get like a couple multi-purpose rooms high? And then we're already gonna have to go diving? I think we might have one more locker full of titanium, but that might be it. Also, I tried to see if there was like speed upgrades I could get for something so that it didn't take so long, because the Seamoth is actually... I found out the Seamoth is basically the same speed as the Sea Glide, maybe even exactly. I thought it was a bit faster, but the only real benefit is the fact that it won't run out of power as quick, and I've got storage modules on it now. Otherwise, the speed is not really any different. I wonder, you could probably put like a hatch here. Can you put hatches? Yeah, you can put hatches in the floor. It's just like... I mean, I would just fall to my death. It wouldn't actually... I'm trying to see if there's any water below there somewhere. I'm pretty sure this is all just over... straight over the top of the mountain, so it wouldn't be a very safe place to go, but... Yeah, it just goes straight across there, so... But we are planning on building one of the things that I can tell you, I don't want to spoil the whole surprise, but one thing that I can say is that we will be building a diving board at the top of the world. Once we get all the way to the top, there is going to be a diving board so that we can yeet ourselves into the sea from on high. I'm looking forward to that. I want to see if you like... I don't think you take fall damage from jumping into the water at a high height. I guess I'm going to find out. Because that'll be pretty bad if we get all the way up here, we build a massive diving board, we jump into the ocean, and then it just kills us immediately. That would be very upsetting. I still don't understand why some of the hatches are instant and some of them do an animation. I wish I could just make them all instant. It would be so much more convenient. Alright, that's top. Oh, right, this has got that one to build. If these were like a little easier to place in the right spot, I would be able to just do this from inside the single tower. But the two problems with that is, number one, there won't be twin towers. There won't be two towers, so I can't, you know, reenact my favorite Lord of the Rings movie, which is obviously what we're recreating here. I've lost my train of thought. But we wouldn't be able to have a second tower, and a second tower is fun. Alright, that is the top. Oh, right. I keep forgetting to deconstruct the hatches. Oh, wait. No, I did deconstruct the hatch. God damn it. No idea what I'm doing. We can almost see on top of the Aurora now. We're kind of like halfway up. Somebody asked in the Discord if I could see on top of the Aurora. I don't know if they were like hinting to the fact that there's something up there to see, or if they were just like, you seem to be fairly high in altitude. Are you able to do that? Guess we'll find out when we get there. That's gonna get longer and longer, that ascent, because they're all individual floors and we have to click for each individual layer. It's just gonna get longer and longer and longer to get to the top. The great thing about this one is because it's all connected by the one ladder, it's just instant. That one, because they're multi-purpose rooms, they all count as separate rooms. They all have to be like connected separately. You have to be able to go to each one individually. Otherwise, if you accidentally did that, then you just skip rooms and never be able to get to them. Oh, how did I get the right locker? That was a good guess. Oh, I think I'm out of titanium already. Yeah, I think the rest of this is just glass. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go diving. Oh no, here we go. I found some more titanium. It's in locker. Guys, remember. Okay, chat, I'm gonna need you to remember this very carefully. The rest of the titanium is in the wall locker that says locker on the front of it. Remember that, please. Lock it in your brains. Because otherwise we'll forget. It's the one that says locker. It's now up to you guys to make sure we get the right one when we come back. The alternative would be to, like, getting away to the top would be... It actually could be done. I'm just thinking of it now. As, like, a quick way up. It would take a long time to build. But if we had, like, a pipe that went to the side of the multi-purpose area, and then we built hatches out the side to build a tube, a parallel tube that, a tube that ran parallel to the tower all the way to the top, and then we could just go bop all the way to the top from that. Part of me really wants to do that because it would make this process a lot quicker. But part of me is also like, but then there'll be a giant pipe in front of the tower. And it would also take a lot longer to actually build said tower. Or said pipe tower, anyway. I'm almost out of power with the habitat builder. Alright, I'm gonna need to move this up now. Build a couple ladders. Alright, I think this is the top floor. Yep. And a hatch. And I am going to need... Wait, how much? Oh, I've only got enough titanium for one more multi-purpose room, so I probably get away with the charge that I've got. Just. It's on 2%. I'll take it. So I've got 2 titanium left. Yeah, and I've got to go suckle on the tea to the bulbo tree, so let's go down, let's do that, and then we're going to have to go diving soon. I have to get new batteries for this thing. Alright, let's have the bulbo first, before we go too far down.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, we probably only need like those 3. Yeah, then we're good. Is that another eclipse? God, there's a lot of eclipses in this place. I mean, the amount of times we've just been unlucky to get nighttime, but also it just does tend to be a solar eclipse quite often. Alright, let's get the battery out. chuck it in here. Grab this one. I was considering whether I go back up and build a little bit more, but I don't know. I've only got half an inventory worth. I don't know that it's worth keeping the titanium on me and going up and doing that. I think I'd actually be better off to go diving for some salvage. Fill up my coffers and then go again. So, it's diving time. It's time to penetrate the sea. Get deep in with our thick boy. What? Alright, hopefully we can find some good stuff nearby. So this thing should never have to be charged again. I should never have to like replace the power cell. Because that was a problem that we kept having. We kept having to replace the power cell whenever we went too far out. I've also now got a beacon for the sea traders, who I think are actually called the sea treaders, not the sea traders, because I'd hoped that I was going to be able to just use them for like infinite resources, but the resources that they provide are not actually the resources I need. I need quartz and titanium, and they only give shale outcrops, which is like diamond, lithium, and gold or something like that, which I have in abundance on the island I'm on, so wasn't really going to be helpful. Hey Heckler, how you doing? Welcome in. Don't mind me. Just diving for scrap again. Standard me. Oh god. Here you go. Quartz. I'm tempted by quartz, but no, I'm here for titanium at the moment. Oh, and I keep finding these stalker Tues all over the place now. I couldn't find them before when I was actually looking for them. Now we've got like probably almost a dozen of them. We'll eventually use them for something. To make enameled glass. We need an... I think we'd planned to do enameled glass for something. But my plans have changed a little bit since then. So I don't know if and when we'll even need them. Alright, where... I think actually there should be a decent amount of salvage at the Aurora, right? Because I think I've kind of spent... or kind of gathered most of the stuff from this kelp forest. I think new stuff... I don't know, does new stuff spawn for salvage? Oh! Yeah, of course, we don't have a radiation suit on. We can't go to the Aurora. I didn't even think I was that close to it yet. Alright, well, there's some scrap here, so it's fine. We'll be fine. We'll just keep looking. A radio was detected? The radiation field was detected. Alright, there is some more scrap there. There is this. I'm sure I've already been in here. Yeah, right, I remember this. Radiation just there. Alright, we'll head in this direction and just try and find scrap. There's a bit. There's obviously still some around. I should be able to chuck what I've got in here. and then move on to the next supply. When I posted the video, not video, sorry, when I posted the image of the towers, I was like making a thumbnail for the video for when I put it on YouTube, and one of the like discarded thumbnail images I posted up onto Reddit because it like kind of you got to see the entire thing, the entire, well, the top half of the build anyway. So I posted that onto Reddit. Oh my god, there's so many stalkers here. When I posted that, one person, I think it was only the one person, but one person's like, they just assumed that I'd used cheats. They're like, oh, are you using, like, what cheats or mods or whatever are you using? And I was just like, no, this is all vanilla, because none of the mods I've got on work, nor do they actually do anything to do with... I had to uninstall them all because they weren't working properly anyway. They didn't do anything to do with that resources or anything like that anyway. And they were like, oh, that's a lot of titanium. You must be like cheating essentially. I'm like, no, it's just a lot of trips in the Seamoth. That's all it is. Lots of trips together. That's what's happening. Ow, I just ran into the ground. Did you get sent to the Reddit for Nautica crap posts instead? No, not this time. I was kind of almost surprised because when I posted it, I once again, I should have learned from last time, but I did it with my dry sense of humor, and I was like, this is how you play Subnautica, yes? And that alone was apparently enough to get your post removed in the City Skylines subreddit, but it wasn't removed in this one. And, you know, people had like a whole bunch of people interact with the post, so people clearly were at least interested in the post. But no, I didn't get told to go to a different subreddit or have my post removed. Not yet. We'll see. We'll see if that happens in the future. I'm hoping not. And a bunch of people were like, oh, you need to do a base tour when you're done. Which I would like to do. There's obviously going to be the full YouTube video for the channel when it's done. But if I have time, I might also try and do just like a short standalone run through for the Reddit, for the subreddit. Just so people could see it. Hey, get out of here. But we'll see, because having time for anything is nearly impossible these days. No salvage here? Where the salvage at? I have a very love-hate relationship with Reddit though, that's for sure. It's almost a hate-hate relationship. But every now and then, well, actually it's not even every now and then. When you don't, there's always like one or two absolute twats that just ruin it for everyone. And that just want to be an asshole. But then there's usually like a bunch of people that are quite chill and are interested in what I've posted. And are, you know, laughing along with me or whatever. And everything's fine. And then you just get just like one or two wankers that are just like, Actually, I don't like this type of content specifically because I don't think you should be playing the game this way because I didn't play it this way. And I have a pole so far up my ass that it's coming out of my mouth. There's always at least a couple of them. Like, dude, just chill. Oh, this was a good area here. Loads of scrap here. Oh, nice. That's close to a full inventory just from this area alone. Yeah, we've got 2 more inventory slots, I think. Where'd I park my Seamoth? Over there. What's wrong with wanting to be an asshole? Nothing's wrong with wanting to be an asshole. But when you're in a community of... Ooh. When you're in a community of people just wanting to enjoy the... you know, one specific thing, and you're just like gatekeeping what's allowed to be enjoyed. You're not even a lovable asshole or anything at that point. You're just an absolute twat. I'm feeling personally attacked. Great. I attack you with my Seamoth, the BBC penetrator. Huzzah. And there's always like, there's a very clear difference between trolling, people just trolling, and kind of in on the joke. Also, hold that thought. I love that we can see the towers from above the cloud that's supposed to hide the render. Like the island render distance and everything. So, although we can't see it when we're there, I've been doing thumbnails for when I'm building the towers where there's like this layer of cloud below it because it's, you know, signifying how high it is. That actually happens. As long as you're, you know, further away. The game actually does render that, so it checks out. But yeah, as I was saying, there's a very big difference between trolling and being annoying. But like, I guess lovingly so, or like, you know, it's jokingly so. And just gatekeeping. Don't worry, I'm very skilled at it. I know where the line is. Yeah, and I've never really had a problem with you crossing that line. I've definitely seen you toe the line quite a lot, but so far you've not crossed the line. And it's always at least attempted to be in, you know, in good fun. Depending on, you know, how tired everyone is and stuff like that. Whether it comes off that way is sometimes a little bit fluctuating, but I know that it's always like intended to be that, so it's never like, oh, you're just being an asshole. But these like neckbeard Reddit mods that are just like, actually, I'm going to gatekeep this because I don't know, nobody's ever loved them or something. I don't know what their problem is. They just can't fathom the thought that somebody might enjoy the same hobby as them, but not in the same way that they do. How dare they? Alright, that's some of it. Comes with an entire life of experience. Yeah, well. That's why you're the professional heckler, not the amateur heckler. It's in the name. People like that are why I refuse to use Reddit. Honestly, like, I've complained about just Reddit, just in general, so many times. And the only reason I ever post on there is just because I want people to be able to see the fun content that I've made, and that's really the only. And I'm not even like self-promoting like my YouTube or anything like that. It's just like fun little screenshots and stuff, because I know how anal and sooky people are about any sort of promotion, even if it's like hidden, even if it's just happens to be there in the background. They just like get super sooky about it. So I'm always very careful to just be like, just basic screenshots and stuff. And 99% of the people, when I post something like that, are like all super positive and they're having a great time. And then there's just like one or two wankers that sometimes will spoil everything. Just because they're, I don't know, their mum doesn't love them, their girlfriend broke up with them, I don't know. Like, just chill, dude. Hey Trainer, how you doing? Don't even look in the direction of the Dark Souls community. Fun is not allowed there. Also Tarkov. God, I can imagine Tarkov. Dark Souls I feel like is a bit of a 50-50 actually. You've definitely got that group of like hardcore, no, you have to do it this certain way, get good, you're having fun ROM, gatekeeping kind of nonsense. But there is also like a fairly chill section of that community that actually want other people to experience the game and everything. But Tarkov, God, I can imagine Tarkov just being a hellscape. Hey Tio, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Any game that's like designed to be hard in some way.
It's like I always say, fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, and Clarence is a cheeky twat.
He is. He's actually, no, that's not true. He is a complete and utter locker. I think that sums it up better. But yeah, I was expecting that kind of a community that I would expect from Tarkov. I was expecting that from RimWorld, and I've been pleasantly surprised that most people are fairly not gatekeepy and fairly chill, which has been just quite nice and refreshing. I haven't necessarily posted a huge amount in that community, like in the Reddit side of it, but certainly the people that come into the streams from the community are generally actually pretty chill.
All systems online.
We're the opposite. I love those kinds of people on Reddit. They get so worked up so easily. Yeah, I mean, part of me, there's like this part of me that's like almost wanting to instigate just because they are just so stupid and pathetic, and it does kind of bring me joy to wind them up. But then the other part of me is just like, I don't have time, and like I just want to show people a fun thing. Like, can you just stop being just a pathetic neckbeard for like 5 seconds so that the rest of us can have some fun? And since I've already had like my other account completely just in my original account completely inaccessible, and then every now and then there's, you know, a post that gets removed, or you'll like word a title slightly not even wrong, just like people don't find it as entertaining as what you'd hoped or something, so it would just get downvoted into oblivion immediately. And it's just like, man, so many of the people there are just so finicky and so just, ugh, so just tedious to interact with, that half the time I'll post something sometimes, and then it will immediately get like one comment of some guy just being a complete wanker, and then a second comment will come in, and I'll be like, oh, okay, so you're all gonna focus on that one like tiny little irrelevant part of the post and just be a wanker about it rather than actually just enjoy, you know, the clearly tongue-in-cheek fun post that I made. Okay, cool. So we'll just move on then, I guess. Delete it and just not have that fun, I suppose. Is there scrap? Oh, we've been here a few times, haven't we? RimWorld community is pretty chill. RimWorld is a single-player game that change a lot of the behavior. That's true, actually. That's very true. Yeah. And I think a lot of it as well. It's single-player, but also because there's such a big modding scene around it, that people are a lot more open to different interactions and interpretations and kind of ways to play the game than some other games where people are just like really anal and gatekeepy about it. Like my stance, as I've said on numerous occasions, is if you're having fun and you're not doing it at the expense of other people, then you're doing it right. Continue. But some people are just like, I don't know how they ever have any fun because they're just like so anal and so just, oh, just like, how do you exist in this world without getting aneurysms daily? Let me put that in there and then get in the ship. The guy who convinced me to get it was an oddball, but the place was generally super positive from what I've seen on YouTube and the Steam community Steam workshop community. Yeah, like I've not really, and like I've asked a few on like different YouTube videos and different Reddit threads and stuff. I've asked, you know, questions that could be seen as like fairly stupid questions because I just didn't, I hadn't played it before, or I just didn't know. I wanted answers for something, and you often get people that'll just be like really rude to that kind of thing and just be completely useless and just annoying. But I haven't really run into that so far within the RimWorld community. Most people have actually been relatively accommodating. My Reddit account is in the mires of negative karma. What, because you just go in and troll people and then they downvote you? Checks out. But that's like, that's probably somewhat intentional, and I don't think you probably care that much. Like, I don't particularly care about the karma side of things. I don't even know what it does. But it's just super frustrating when you make like a well-meaning post just for people to enjoy, and then immediately a bunch of sooks just downvote it straight away, and then no one ever sees it. Like, why? Why though? What did you dislike about this pretty innocent and just like fun post? You haven't seen anything yet? Wait until you see a League of Legends post. Oh god, no. I back in the day, back a long time ago, I used to play League of Legends like a little bit for a little while. And I didn't really, I never got into the actual community of it. I just kind of played a little bit because I just really didn't have anything else to play. And then later on, yeah, I found out about how toxic that community is. I think League is quite toxic. I think Counter-Strike can be pretty toxic as well. Plenty of toxic communities out there. that I just don't want to be a part of. Even if I was interested in the game, I would not be a part of them. Like, just let people enjoy their game how they want to. And you can enjoy your game how you want to. I actually got negative karma from posting about a friend of mine. Like the simps got me. Wait, what? The simps got you. Do you have like a friend that's a female that's attractive and you like made a post about them and then all the simps were like, or did you like make a post about how they've got a partner or something and then all the simps just like hunted you down? Sounds like a Reddit thing to do. I started 2014. What, you started League in 2014? Like League of Legends? God, I don't have anything against League of Legends per se, but I never want to play League of Legends. Ever again. Partially because I just wouldn't, well, I wasn't that fantastic at it. I was okay. But I wouldn't want to invest any time into it. And yeah, toxic community. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna die of dehydration soon. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Should eat a piss fish soon, maybe. There's more. Counter-Strike is toxic indeed, but most people cursing in Russian there. True. At least you can't understand them talking about you. At least I sure can't. I mean, I play a decent amount of Warzone, or have been in the past, and that's got a lot of toxic people on it. I don't have like voice chat or anything on though. Although I do play with someone that does have voice chat on, and it's funny to hear what other people are saying when you either kill them or they get themselves killed when they're on your team and then they call you bad at the game because they got killed and stuff like that. Almost tempts me enough to actually put on prox chat and everything myself, but then I'm just like, nah, it's not worth it. I'll be fine. My ex made me play League with them and I quit for the same reason as you. It's so toxic. Yeah, well, I was never really that into it. I liked, and still do like, but much more back then, I liked strategy games in general. Love a good strategy game. And that had elements of strategy game, but you know, wasn't exactly the same, but it was like enough at the time, so I played it for a bit. And then I was just kind of like, nah, I don't really care for this at all. And was just kind of like, well, I'm just gonna go play something else. I've only got a little bit left. Basically, a friend of mine is a Dota caster, and another caster in private once asked him if he believes female casters get jobs purely from being female rather than their own merit, and he said he believes so because some competitors want that image of diversity. And this guy went and told everyone that what my friend said, as though it was an unprovoked opinion of his. Like, he kept telling people this. So the female caster simps kept attacking this friend of mine, and I was like, I keep hearing all this talk about he said this. Can anyone give receipts about what he said? Some physical evidence or some sort and not hearsay. And I got downvoted like 300 times that post. Yeah. That sounds like a situation I never want to be a part of. Ripperoni. The Simps attack. Hey Omega, how you doing? Welcome to the sea. There's no seahorses in this game as far as I'm aware, but you are a horse, so welcome to the sea, seahorse. Come back with that scrap, sir. Give it back, thank you. I don't think he liked that. Oh, I don't think my body likes not having liquid. I'm gonna have to go home. No, I'm not gonna make it home. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in the sea moth. This is unfortunate. With League, you may think you learn 4 new languages, or at least you learn swear words in 4 different languages at the very least. Also, hey Gnostic, how you doing? Welcome in. Of course you had to bring that up. Yeah. Would we have Hadvar any other way? I'm definitely gonna die. Am I gonna drop all my stuff? How is this gonna work? Maybe I should try and be above. Maybe I should just die here, happy. Looks like you need some hydration, thank you. Thank you for the hydration. I did need it. It didn't help me in the game, but I needed it. You've died and lost some belongings. Literally all of my belongings. I'm hoping they just dropped. Oh, I was in that part of the base. Okay. Hoping they just dropped near me. I mean, he was being fully honest though. It's true there are certain jobs in the casting scene where they have one female caster in the panel for diversity. Oh, absolutely. That's not even just casting. That's just a lot of things in general that they will just put in someone. I mean, don't get me wrong, if they got the skills to be able to back it up, absolutely. But there are plenty of people in plenty lines of work that get hired based on how they present rather than what they can actually do. Why you don't have anything with you? You even have 2 storage modules? Oh, who needs it? It's fine. Look, we've got full water now. Everything is fine. Also, as I'd hoped, there's all the scrap. It just fell out of the bottom of the sea moth. Is that all of it actually? You know what? I think it is, because I don't think we had a full hold, a full inventory. All the stuff in the storage modules will still be there. Let's look for a bit more and then go home. No space for water, we need titanium. Exactly! I can't afford to be filling myself with water when there's such a need for titanium. We must use every inch available for titanium. Which I'm not seeing any of right now. Where's all the scrap gone? I started making my way home and I think I've taken most of the scrap out of this area. Every now and then I'll find like a little pile of it. Cause of death. All this water and none to drink. Some water, my kingdom for a water. Oh, that's just a box. Don't want that. I need like... I need something that can just filter the water. Filter the salt out of the water so that I can just drink it straight from the source. I wonder if there is something like that in the game eventually. This is a radiation zone, so... not the best. Have we been in that wreck before? I don't know. I don't really remember how the normal Subnautica difficulty works anymore. Have you just played a lot of modded Subnautica now? Or like have you just played on the really hard difficulties? Do you, when you play, do you like play hardcore or something, and when you play that, obviously you just lose, or the harder difficulties, you just lose all of your inventory and you can't get it back? I could not do that, especially for a stream. I would just be like, one time I would lose basically everything, and I would just be like, nah, can't do this anymore. Just don't have the time for it. Where is all the scrap? Also, where am I? Dunno. Oh, there's some scrap. Hey, Captain Chipmunk. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi, yes, there is a water filter machine. Oh, so you can just, like, scoop up the water around you and just drink that immediately? I don't really want to have to get, like, make bleach and stuff or drink a piss fish. It's fine if I've already done that to begin with, but I rarely remember to do that, and it's not something I can do on the fly because you can't, there's not like a portable crafter, at least not at this stage of the game. Maybe there is later on, but I can't like craft from my inventory. Okay, we've got enough now. Let's go home. The first thing I thought, seeing that sub was F0. I mean, there's Subnautica below 0, but there is no Captain Falcon in that one, so... I don't think it's quite the same. It's not immediate water, but it works. Well, if you can, like, scoop up water, like, just from the... I don't know. I just need, like, an easier way to do it than having to use... I mean, if I get the Cyclops, I think you can have a... Can't you have a fabricator in the Cyclops? Can't you, like, build some stuff in the Cyclops? So if I had that, and I was using that instead of the sea moth, then I wouldn't have to worry about that so much. But because I've only been using the sea moth, it's like, at that stage, I have to go all the way back to base or to a life pod or something anyway. I never have prepared properly beforehand, so if I can't do it once I'm already out there, then it's just like, well, I may as well just die and respawn. Reminds me of the wild goose. Is that like the Canada goose? I never use a Cyclops, it's big, slow, and clumsy. Can you... I know you can't get speed upgrades for the sea moth. Can you get speed upgrades for anything else? No, just the name of a vehicle. Oh, the wild goose is the name of the vehicle. Well, ain't no geese here, sunshine. No, there's no speed upgrades. Is that what the no was for? Yes, but you draw energy from your Cyclops, not like it takes huge power to craft something. Cyclops has different upgrades, no speed. Right. I mean, I think it would have much larger storage capacity, so you might be able to justify the slow speed by making far less trips, but I mean, I've got 32 storage on the Seamoth at the moment, and that's not too bad. Could be better, obviously, but everything's just a bit slow. I know that, like, you can get the prawn suit and Spider-Man across the ocean floor with the grapple hooks, and that's like a decent amount faster. But then I don't have, like, extra storage on that or anything. So, I don't know. For now, the Seamoth is fine. It's just a little kind of slow. There is a fabricator on the Cyclops, but it's strictly for the... Oh, it's strictly for the Cyclops. Oh. So you can't just build, like, anything. Like, you can't just use it like a normal fabricator. Okay, well then that's actually not that useful then. Lots of glass! Alright, I think this will be our last run to collect titanium from now. I'll just go and get what's left of the Seamoth, and then I think we'll start building the tower up a bit more. If I ever make an anti-gravity racer, I'm gonna see if I can get permission to use the Seamoth. It's a you know, slick little design. I've definitely seen in different sci-fi settings, I've definitely seen something like the Seamoth on several occasions. It's a nice little design. Hey Lauren, how you doing? Welcome in. You can add a regular fabricator to the Cyclops. Oh, okay. So you've got the Cyclops fabricator, whatever that is, and you can add a normal one. Because, yeah, can't you build... Because, like, this is a fabricator for the moon pool, so I'm assuming there's... So it sounds like there's a fabricator for the Cyclops. But then I could also put a normal fabricator in here. Because I think you can build different... You can build some things on the Cyclops. I don't know what the limitations are, though. It's great. The Cyclops is essentially a portable base. Yeah. See, that's what I was kind of saying before, that, like, if you... Like, the speed is annoying, it being so slow. I feel like the Seamoth is already slow, and I would like to have something faster. But if you have what could basically become almost like a portable base, and just kind of go out on 1 or 2 big trips instead of doing multiple smaller, quicker trips, then you'd actually probably come out of...
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do.
Hello
looking
there.
for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry.
Maybe he just cries himself to sleep, don't judge. Yeah, maybe that would be quicker with the single or couple big trips. Don't know. Also a friendly reminder that we don't have a new F-Zero because Nintendo ran out of gimmicks. Also a friendly reminder that Fast Fusion scratches that F-Zero itch. I don't think I ever actually played any of the F-Zero games. I just have played Super Smash Brothers and done a few Falcon Punches in my time. Alright. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have even bothered putting that stuff back in there because I'm going to need it to go up and build anyway. So let's grab it all back out. Like an absolute dangus. And let's go build. Although I'm very hungry right now. No, I'll do my first trip. I'll have enough hunger to survive the first build. And I'll suckle on the tea to the Bulbo on the way back. And everything will be fine. Hey Eddie, how you doing? Welcome in. I made it. I'm here. And we're all better off for it. How you doing? Hey Bean. The towers are proceeding as planned. The twin towers are reaching into the sky. And nothing can stop them. No single or double plane could possibly stop these towers. Sorry, what? I am moving, by the way. There's just so many ladders that it took so long to get up. Are we tickling ball sacks again? Always. Our forever goal is to tickle the ball sack of God. Doesn't matter what game we're playing. That never changes. If it can be done, it will be done. I suggest getting yourself an a legal way to play the game and a ROMfire copy of the game from a ROMifier. Is that what that is? A ROM copy of the game from the seller? Yes, a very, very legal. I mean, Nintendo as a company suck. I hate Nintendo. They're assholes. They make some good games. I mean, it's not really any kind of genres of games that I play, but they're absolute assholes. So I'm kind of glad that I don't play any Nintendo games, because they are just awful. I love their games, but I bloody hate their business. They're just horrible people. They're actually horrible. It's funny because they make like these basically child-friendly games. Like that's kind of their whole model, is that they're very family and kid-friendly games, generally speaking. And they, like, them as a company are just awful. They're awful to everyone. There we go. That's what I need. Yes, Nintendo bad, but Smash Bros good. Yeah, they make some great games, but they are just horrible. They'll like ruin your life just for like doing doing something that is technically illegal, but you can't do legally anyway because they haven't made a way for it to be possible. Like, you're wanting to use their products, basically, but there isn't a legal way to do it, and they'll just ruin your entire life just for doing that. Alright, all the way down. The fastest vehicle... Hey, how you doing, Cesar? The fastest vehicle is not the sea moth or the Cyclops. No, it's the prawn suit. With a grapple arm. Spider-Man style, as far as I'm aware. At least vanilla. That is the quickest way, as far as I'm aware. Let me just allow that through. There we go. Nintendo stopped a speedrun event that was raising money for charity because they didn't authorize the use of their game for that event. They also did a similar thing for a Smash Bros tournament in the past. Yeah, I heard about that. The speedrunning one was fairly recent as well, wasn't it? They'd been doing it for like 9 years and raising like a whole bunch of money for charity. And then Nintendo just come in and just like, shut it down! Shut it down! These children will have cancer. Goodbye. You cannot use our IP. They're just awful. The amount that people defend them is kind of sickening. What is the purpose of the 2 towers? It's a, have you heard of like a dream catcher? Well, they're plane catchers. I mean,
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Look at Isaac. He talks all the time.
what are you insinuating? Rude? I mean, I'm not intelligent, but how dare you? The 2 towers is because I need to be able to build them. I can't build straight up. Technically I can, but because I'm not underwater and I don't have glass rooms, I can't see where it's placing, and it 9 times out of 10 places adjacent somewhere, and then there's nothing I can do to fix it. So the 2 allows me to build side, 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 and kind of climb my way up. Also, haha, 9/11 got him. Sorry, what? Hold on, I just missed a bit here. But to be the devil's advocate, Japanese legislation is pure hell, and in fairness, maybe they just didn't want the headache. I mean, to an extent, I get that, but to the extreme that they take it, it's beyond that. They're just, like, they don't want anyone doing anything. It's because they want to completely control the brand and every single aspect of it, and don't want anyone to, like, besmirch the good name of Mario and stuff like that. Which, to an extent, I get, but it ruins the community. Because people can't enjoy it properly. And because they basically just go, like, scorched earth. It's like, to stop one thing, they have to stop everything. I'm not in the right spot, am I? No, it's gotta be this one. They have the hard part of making games down. It's just the community aspect. They blow time and time again. And time and time and time and time and time again. The twats. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. They can make some fantastic games, but they are just absolute arseholes. I'm also good. I'm currently in the middle of writing a recap of the first play of the game I'm making and setting for the second play. I'm 5 pages in and not close to done. Good luck. Good luck, sir. That sounds like a lot of work. I mustn't have built on this one yet. Good to hear that you're doing good, though. I feel guilty for owning a Switch 2. Like I'm actively supporting the bad guys because games are fun. It can definitely feel that way for sure. Especially since the price of the Switch 2 was so ridiculous. Because when it came out, everyone was like, how the hell have you charged this much for it? It's a lot of dialogue. Coming up with unique dialogue is hard but rewarding when it clicks. Yeah, I've been through that. Can definitely relate. But yeah, like you said, super satisfying when it comes together. So good luck, my dude. Oh. We've just got ads for the next 20 seconds. I'm just gonna wait until that's done. And then I'm gonna read chat again. Get out of here! Alright. Ads are done. Let me catch up on chat. I paid $1,300 for it and 3 games for the Switch 2. God, it's ridiculous. Like, I can buy like a mid-range PC. Wait, is that Pounds or USD? I can't remember where you're from. Because I can buy like a kind of mid-range PC for that. If I convert to Australian dollar dues. That's like a... Oh, Canadian. Okay. That's right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, still... I mean, it's a lower mid-range PC, but you can get like a proper, you know, a semi-decent setup for that. And the switch to hardware is significantly behind everything else. It's a lot better than the Switch 1, but it's still behind everything else. So it's just very expensive. I've also discovered that Street Fighter 6 is just not that fun. Oh no. Found that the hard way. $1,300 later. Yikes. I mean, obviously that wouldn't have been the only game you got. There would be 3 others, but still. I feel a bit ripped off. We do an annual fundraiser for American Cancer Society on Second Life. It's the largest internet fundraiser for them. Is that in regards to the Nintendo thing? Where they like removed the game? They removed they stopped allowing the game to be the speedrun. I don't know what game it was, but they disallowed it. Capcom seems more interested in FOMO, battle passes, and $40 character packs. You only get 4 characters and that's it. God, it's so cancerous how bad like battle passes and all that kind of stuff is at the moment. That's why it was such a breath of fresh air when the Battlefield 6 beta came out. And with all the announcements and everything, they're all like, with like the full release and stuff like that, they are maintaining that there won't be battle passes and skins and crap like that. It'll just be Battlefield. Meanwhile, you've got Call of Duty 7 being announced as an absolute clown fest. Probably like $110 battle pass nonsense. Like it's just like they're selling a game somewhere, but the battle pass is what they're really selling. It's a joke. Expensive with all the meaning of the word. One friend of mine got a game PC set up for like 4K. Yeah. At least at the end of that, you've got something that can run basically anything. And I think one of the biggest problems is the understanding of like something like a Switch is it's cheap, it's casual, it's portable. And if you're going to be spending that much money on it, it doesn't feel like it's cheap and portable and casual anymore. It feels like you're basically spending on like a full-blown hobby at that point. Like a heavily invested hobby. Which is not what its market share originally was. It's not what people who were buying it was, you know, kind of... They were some of the market, but they were not the largest market. By a long shot. Why do fighting games even need battle passes? They don't! Call of Duty doesn't need battle passes. No game needs battle passes. I can understand battle passes in something like Call of Duty. I hate it, but I can at least understand its inclusion. But yeah, for Street Fighter, goddamn. People will buy them though. My team, we have creative builders, a laser tag game, and demo derby with audience participation. With the fundraiser? Do you do like a big LAN style kind of thing? With like a laser tag and stuff like that? Man, I haven't been to like a big proper LAN event for so long. Was it my 30th or 31st or something? I did a LAN actually, did I do it at my... I did one at my house and then... Oh yeah, and then I think one of my other friends did a LAN shortly after that. So we did some like small ones, but I haven't been to like... Because there used to be... Was it called Megaland? Was that what it was called? Oh, I don't want glass. We had... I think we had a thing called... Literally called Megaland that used to happen annually. And I'm pretty sure that stopped like way before even COVID hit. I don't know if I ever actually went to it, but that was a whole thing. We also do the moon dance, a party with no atmosphere. Does everyone suffocate and die then, or? That's interesting. It's one way to raise funds. Make sure they bring their money, so that when they die, they drop all their loot. Is what I'm saying. All right, we made some pretty good progress. I think I should build another glass walkway up the top there somewhere. Maybe even remove one of the center ones if I. No, maybe not. I don't know. I should have brought up glass. It's fine. I'll go back down and get some later. My team raised $5,000 US this year. Nice, dude. Very respectful. Respectful? Respectable. I generally do Jingle Jam at Christmas. And other than that, I don't do a huge amount else because there's not a huge amount of people that actually are able to interact with it anyway. So I kind of leave it for that one big event at the end of the year, and we do alright. I think last year we had like one big dono. I think, was there one? I feel like there was one person that gave like $1,000 on their own, which was wild. And meant I had to shave my beard. Because that was one of like the stretch goals. And then I was like, wait, I wasn't actually expecting anyone to pay that much. God damn it. It's a shame the depth meter doesn't tell you how high you are above the water. It just says 0 meters. Because you're not supposed to be above the water. You're only supposed to be in the water. Okay, go, 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 go. Down, down, down. There we go. We hit the spot. Alright, I'm gonna bring some glass up this time. Well, I mean, half your clip reels is from that. You just having different beards. What a time that was. That was a fun time. It's a shame we never got like more people watching at that time. Because I think the time that I did it was... Well, I did it during, like, what's the game called again? 2 Point Campus? Was it Campus we were playing? I think it was 2 Point Campus we were playing. And people just apparently did not really care about that game at all. So most of the people missed the actual incredibly silly part of it and fun part of it when I was shaving my beard. Alright, let's take all of this. Is that my last... Oh no, I've still got this. Okay. I'll take some glass from here. That one. Oh, yeah, that'll do. It was also on an extra long stream, so most of your people weren't online. Oh yeah, was that a longer stream, that one? It's been so long since I've actually done streams, like longer streams, that aren't just the 2 to 3 hours throughout the week. Because I mean, I used to do the like 4 to 5 hour streams on Saturdays. And then I had to stop doing those. And I haven't even... I think we've gone past the stream anniversary. Well, I know we've... Technically, the stream anniversary is probably coming up sometime soon. But the actual proper anniversary stream, like we did the last couple years, a 12-hour stream as the anniversary stream. I just didn't do this year. Wasn't really able to. Because there was just not enough people that were able to be interested in it, I guess. And I didn't really have the time. Why can't I drop this stuff? Can I not drop things? Can you not drop stuff inside the base? What if I build a ladder? Is there a ladder? Wait, why can't that be built? Do I not have it above yet? I'm sure I do. Is it because that is being deconstructed? Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, I guess let's put the ladders in first then. Okay, that's enough of that. No, down, please. There we go. Structure stability issues? What with placing the ladder? It was because that hatch was there. I don't know why and how it affects that, but now that it's gone, it seems to be fine. Alright, there is another one of those. Another walkway. It's looking good. Because I don't think we've actually had any structure stability issues with building above land. Because we don't have any of the, like, flooding or reinforcing issues that you do when you're underwater. Which I only learned about through the subreddit when people were like, oh, how much was it lithium that I've had to use for like reinforcing stuff? And I'm like, what does that mean? Is that like a new thing in a newer version?
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, Tuxie, long time no see. Hope you're well. I am well, and I'm hoping that you're well too. Thank you for the lurk, though. Enjoy your lurk. Alright, I've still got... Oh, no power. Yeah, that was going to come out soon. Let's just switch out that battery. We don't need to scan anything. When was the last time we scanned anything? Ages ago. Scanning's for nerds. Yeah, a little bit short on that one. Alright. Do we have enough for one more trip? Let's find out once we eventually get back down to the bottom. It's gonna be so much faster when I install a diving board. Because it's gonna end up that it's gonna be faster to jump down and then take the tube station back up to midway than it is gonna be to just go down that entire tower. Can you create... I'm guessing actually probably not, but can you create like a body of water outside of the water? Could I create like a Minecraft style system where I jump from a tower and land in like a pool of water next to midway, like down here, so that I don't have to go all the way to the top? Because that would make things a lot easier. But only a psychopath would need to know if that's possible. So I'm guessing probably no one knows. Or at least it doesn't exist. Because no one would need that. In a game where you're supposed to be building under the sea, why would you need a puddle of water above the sea? There we go. Oh, perfect. Exactly the right amount. I think that's all of the storage as well. Oh, look at that. Like a glove. Alright, let's go spend the last of our titanium then. I don't exist, at least without a glitch I know of. Wait, was that supposed to be it doesn't exist? Like having a pond? A pool of water above the water? Yeah, okay. Can you... I don't know. What's the glitch? I'm wondering if it's like worth investing in. Or if it's like a really hard to do glitch though, it's probably not worth it. I mean, the tube station's not too bad. It's just a couple extra doors, though. I mean, what I should probably do is what I was saying before. Is if I was to build like hatches out maybe out the back or something, and build an entire vertical tube system running the length of the tower that I could just click on once and go straight to the top instead of having to click every single ladder along the way. But that would be a whole lot of extra time and resource investment, which I'm not sure if I'm willing to do. Why not build sideways and jump off? Well, because what I'm saying is that I'm... like, that will be the plan to do. But what I'm saying is, if I jump off, I land at the very bottom, and then I have to take the tube station back up to the midway base. And I was trying to figure out if there's a way to jump off and land at midway base without killing myself, rather than having to travel from the bottom to the top. And like I was saying, once I get to a certain point, it probably still will be quicker to jump all the way down and then travel up the tube station to midway than it will be to click every single ladder on the way down. Okay, that is that one. I've still got a bit of titanium so I can build up a bit more. But yeah, once I reach height limit, the plan will be to have a diving board. Along with some other plans that I'm not going to spoil just yet. I have some big plans for when we get to the top of the world. But one main one is going to be diving board. Well, that's all the titanium I got. I'm gonna save just because I'm feeling like I might slip off at any moment. Do you have air control? Like if I was to jump, would I be able to control myself into the water? You know what? I've saved it, so let's find out. Kind of? I'm not gonna make it. I wasn't even close, but you know, I did have some air control. So that's good to know. Oh, you know what? That was actually just a way quicker way to get back down here. Because I didn't even lose anything, because I didn't have anything to lose. Worked out perfectly. Alright, I need titanium. All looked fine until the actual island raided. Yeah, exactly. I was like part of the way down, I'm like, oh, we could be alright, and then it all spawned in. Oh no, no we won't be. Rip. Oh, thermo. Ooh, that could be actually really handy. A thermo blade. Oh, and all I need is a battery? Oh, damn, Daniel. Instead of having a spare, I may as well just use that. Because I don't really need the spare. Oh, sick. That means I can just cut a fish and bam, lunch. No more sushi for this bad boy. And I would like to get these as well. The swim charge fins. That would actually be really handy. But I need polyaniline. Can I make polyaniline? Gold and hydrochloric acid. Now, deep shrooms. I don't know what the heck deep shrooms are and where to get them. Everything else is fine, but I don't know where deep shrooms are. Anyone know how to get deep shrooms? That one requires kyanite, whatever that is. Mark II of the depth module requires enamel glass. That I can actually make that. It's the tier 1. I mean, I don't really need it at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about it, but magnetite I've got. Enamel glass I can make easy enough. Plasteel is expensive, but I can make it. Want me to tell you? You will laugh. Well, yeah, because I don't really know where to get the deep shrooms. What am I going to laugh about? Is it something... Oh, it's not something I already have. Because it would just be so much easier if I could charge everything. The red... Of course, it's the goddamn red grass biome. Every goddamn time. We're going back to the promised land, chat. It's red grass time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why is everything in the red grass biome? I swear to God. The thing that we need, I'm almost certain that whatever thing we need, like one of the things we need to get off of the planet when we like get to the end game is going to be in the red grass biome. It's where everything is. There is an entrance to the biome of death where the ghost mushroom is. I see. So if we go to the promiscuous land... Is it only in a certain red grass biome though? Because isn't there 2 of them? Maybe 3? I still keep trying to press M for map and keep forgetting that there's no way to bring up a map. I think people have told me there is a way to get a map, but or some kind of map situation, but I don't have one. First one when you started. So is it this one? I don't know if this was the first one or not. Oh, have I been in here before? I only recently figured out how to open these doors. I didn't realize they literally had handles that you could open. Oh yeah, I've been through here already. I'm surprised the door didn't stay open though. Weird. You will know you're in the right place when the screen goes black with weird kelp plants. Right. Black with weird kelp plants. Well, I haven't seen anything like that yet. Oh, that's the laser cutter. I want the repairer. I'm gonna try out this thermoblade because I'm pretty hungry. Let's see if we can chop up a bunch of these lads. Oh, do I still have to pick it up though? Yeah. Because those are just acid shrooms, they're not deep shrooms. Man, that's pretty damn handy actually, that thermoblade. That was a great investment. Is this place that I need to go to, is it like really deep? I'm currently 150 meters deep. Is it these mushrooms? Ooh. Are these deep shrooms? Tree mushroom. Are these? Tree mushroom. You need to go down depth 250 to 400. Okay, well, we're at 170 now, so not deep enough yet then, by the sound of it. No, that's the other mushroom forest? Oh god. So I'm in the wrong one then? Do I need to be in the other red grass biome? Or is it those things? Is it like down there? This feels like where deep shrooms would be. Are they deep shrooms? They look like deep shrooms to me. Damn, Daniel. We did it. We made it. I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of them while I'm here. I don't know if I'll need them for other things. Or not. What is that? Blood oil. Oh, there's like this amount of quartz here as well. Oh yeah, I've been in a biome like this before actually. There's a bunch of quartz, which is great because I need a lot of glass for what I want to eventually do. So we may as well just bring back a bunch of this. So yeah, I have seen all this before. Okay, inventory full. Oh, blood oil's very big. Okay, that's why. Alright, that's fine. Let's get out of here. Let's go home. Got everything I wanted. You found the other entrance that is a bit different to say. I was planning to lead you the most easy entrance. Well, we made it. We made it where we needed to be. one way or another. So I am happy with that. Alright, that's the wrong way. I need to go this way. Luckily it was just down there and easy peasy. Well, that works. Yeah, we got what we needed. Time to go home. We also got blood oil, which no idea what that does. A bit of extra quartz, which we're gonna need for the grand plan. And very good. So I think that thermo blade that I got will actually solve a lot of my problems with even with like running out of water and everything, because if I can just, I'm pretty sure when I cook fish I don't know, I still get like a small amount of water out of them, or is it only food if they're cooked? Blood oil is for benzene or biofuel. No idea what that is for. I don't think I need biofuel, but yeah, I figured it was worth picking up just in case I needed it for something. Alright, can I craft it here? No, I must need another ingredient. Yeah, I need the salt. Oh, do I actually have salt on me? Oh, there's benzene. I needed 3 though to be able to make it. God damn it. Let me just check. I think there's salt just below me somewhere. Pretty sure there's salt around here. Pretty sure there's salt around like everywhere. Or not. Kept finding salt when I didn't need it. Now can't find it at all. Also, I should have brought the sea moth just because it has storage. Is that? That's salt, I think. Alright, I think I only needed... Did I only need 1? Oh, it's for the polyamylene. How do I make polyamylene? Where is polyamylene? There it is. Okay, it's for the hydrochloric acid. It's 1 salt. God, all of that. Alright, let's just drop one of these and pick up one of those. Easy peasy. And then let's go home to the penetrator and build ourselves some charge fins. Are the charge fins the same as the ultra glide fins? Because in the recipe for the charge fins, it said I needed fins, but not ultra glide fins. So am I gonna be like sacrificing some extra speed to be able to charge my stuff? Or is it just... Or is it just the way that it like presents it in the menu is like a bit weird like that? Alright, polyamylene requires some gold. We got plenty of that. Neck is so sore. Alright. So... Oh, right. I need gold and I need a wiring kit. Wiring kit is silver, I think? Alright, where's my gold? I know I've got gold in here somewhere. One of these chests has gold. That is not gold. Oh, please don't tell me I used all of my gold. Oh no, there we go. Thank God. I thought I had way more gold than that. Not that. Need to make polyamylene. Ultra fins, they increase swimming speed about twice as much as regular fins. Charge fins charge a battery of whatever equipment you're using. Even sea glides, so you never have to worry about charging the battery. Yeah, but do they also give you speed? Or are they like, one makes you quicker, generally speaking, but the other one keeps your stuff charging? Can you not have like both of those things together? Yeah, because it's asking for fins, not for ultra glide fins. So if I take these off... Oh no, they are just fins. Oh, they require 4 though. Wait, do I not have ultra glide fins? This whole time have I never actually had them? Did I never get ultra glide fins? I was sure I had ultra glide fins. I guess not. Or maybe I just got the upgrade for it, like the ability to upgrade it, and then never actually did it. Well, now we have charge fins, so we won't even need the. We won't even know the difference, but also we won't need the battery charger anymore. So that is a big plus. Also, when can we get like a higher capacity oxygen tank? Alright, well that was pretty good. No, don't put the quartz in there. Put the shrooms in there. Might use them for something eventually. This is all glass. Oh, I've got an iron cube as well. Don't I need an iron cube for like getting into that base area or something? The alien base? What if I go to the alien base? What then? Or do I need it for like using the Stargate? Or both? Life pods? What about life pods? I need iron cubes for life pods? Oh, no, it's the next one. Pretty sure I needed an iron cube to access the alien base. First question you said about bigger oxygen. Oh, I see, the oxygen tank. I need to go to life pods for that. I see. Well, we can get a decent amount with our sea moth and with upgrades to that. Where was the entrance to this? It must have been down here. Like there. Increasing it to a total of 225 O2. Right, so it's like a, what, a 90 oxygen increase, so it's definitely worth it. Oh, this requires the tablet. What's this? A tablet. I mean, it's a broken one, but I think there actually is still a tablet up here somewhere. I don't remember which side it was on. You stepped on it? What, on the tablet? I did. I broke it. I cracked it. I'm too fat. I think there's one up. No, it's not here. One of these caves around here leads out to the purple tablet of doom. Which one is it? Is it over here? Also, how you doing, you siren? Oh, let's not go down there. Hope you're doing well. Which way did I come in from? Was it here? Feels like I came in from there. Where is the Stargate? Stargate's in here, isn't it? Yeah. So I think I need is it an iron cube for this? I remember needing an iron cube for something. There we go. Insert iron cube. Sure. Shove it in there. Bam. And now we can go through the Stargate, I guess. Let's go. Why not? I'm pretty sure we already know where it goes. I think someone's already spoiled that for me. Oh, suddenly it got real dark. Wasn't dark before. I guess we have to get to the surface. Let's go to the Doom biome. The Doom biome? What's the Doom biome? Yeah, this is the other island, isn't it? This is the one we started on, isn't it? The floating island. Where's my base? There it is. There's my base. Alright, we can go back now. If I hadn't immediately lost where the tunnel was. There we go. Yeah. God damn it. Surprise is the other island. Well, that's what I was saying. It wasn't really a surprise because somebody already spoiled it for me. Oh my god. I landed on the top of the edge of the portal, I guess. So it activated it still. Okay, there we go. We're good. Yeah, so we can easily get between islands now. Not that I know if we really need to at this point, but we can. So that's fun. You built on land. I never tried that with all my playthroughs. Well, I can show you the base in a minute, but yes. The only thing I have built, even slightly submerged, is the moon pool, just so that I could actually upgrade my Seamoth. Because otherwise I'm kind of very hindered if I don't do that. But yes, all land build. Is this it? Is this the tablet? I couldn't find anything but that stupid tablet the first time, and now I can't find it at all. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Alright, well, let's go back down and try and insert the tablet. into that force field door or whatever. Yep. You should. There is a dev Easter egg. Wait, I should what? What should I do? So that's the base, by the way. I'll show it to you in a sec properly, but it's up there. Alright, let's open this. I can never find my way back to the force field. Always did the swim of shame. What to hear? Well, I managed to find it.
This structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Well, this is very ominous. Data tank.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Okay. This all seems fine. Oh, another iron cube. Nice, I'll take that. Definitely no problems here. Just yoinking it. Is that another terminal, or is that the one from before? I'm already turned around. Oh, between the two islands? Oh, I see. That would have been a long swim.
Resistance is fertile.
I'm sorry. Resistance is fertile? I don't think you've got that quite right. Okay, it was playing a little ditty there.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
I didn't actually mean to go down here, but down here I go. Did you scan it, the cube? No. No, I didn't. I was thinking about scanning it actually, and then I just decided not to. This seems like something I'm not prepared for. Going down there. In the deep, dark depths. What's this way? Oh, is this just back to where I was earlier? Oh, that, well, no, maybe not, because here's another iron cube. I can scan that one. Or did I just miss that one? It's very possible I just missed that one. What is that? An alien rifle. Can I get a rifle? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing I just get to see it. I want gun. Okay, Google. When do I get the gun? Alien arch. Oh, I haven't like scanned anything.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Well, that's a weird thing to find out from an alien arch, to seek fluid intake. Kind of weird. I mean, it looks like a Stargate, but I don't have a way to activate it. Not that I can see. Okay, well. I guess I leave then. I think I probably have to go back the way I came, didn't I? Or don't I? Back up the grav lift. Oh wait, hold on. There's like an upper floor to here that I just completely didn't look at. I am gonna die of thirst soon. Getting lost in a labyrinth. I was not planning to be down here. I was planning to build into the heavens, not to go into an alien structure. Oh, a doomsday device. Ooh. Very tasteful. Can I use it?
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Okay. If I die, like, in the control room, it's gonna be very upsetting. I guess I just walk up to the big glowing thing, scan the energy core, and then interact, I suppose. See what happens. Hey! Hey! None of that. Oh, rude.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine.
Rude? What does that sound? Okay, so...
Translated background broadcast. Downloading summary to database.
Okay, so the entire planet is now under quarantine. So, that's fun. How do I get out of here now? Have I just, like, jumped the story forward a whole bunch? Hey Aaron, how you doing? How goes it? It goes pretty well. For some reason, I'm here. Just decide, and I'm gonna die now. We all saw this coming. I don't want to die in here. I can get out of here quickly enough, though. Well, oh, this is a big part. You have COVID? Oh no, not again. I say that, I've never actually gotten COVID. Is there gonna be fish down there? I'm guessing probably not. So this takes us back up. Hopefully we don't die. Kind of jumped a bit, but you did it without the radio, so bravo. Yeah, never once looked at that goddamn radio. I mean, this was one of the obvious progression points. There was a big old alien structure and a way to access it, so that was kind of straightforward. Oh, there's another iron cube.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain.
Cannot ascertain. Ugh! We'll never know what she was gonna say. We'll never know. Don't think I lost anything though, so joke's on you guys. You're dead anyway. Yep, we died of thirst again. Do a self-scan. Finding the cure is like the whole game. Well, I don't want to finish the game yet. I'll scan myself when I'm good and ready. I've got iron cubes now, so that's fun. I'm gonna go suckle in the teat of the Bulbo and show off my base to the new guy. And then I should probably wrap up after that anyway. Go. So this is the base. We've got a little tube system to get up there. You're playing Below Zero? How is it? Because I've seen other people play it, and I think I've heard that's pretty good. I don't know if it's as good as the first one or not, or if it's better. And eventually I probably should play it. I think there's more actual land-based shenanigans going on in that one than there are in this one. So this is the tower, by the way. I don't think I have... Well, the twin towers, sorry, because there's two of them. I don't think I have any resources to build any more of it, but we can go up and look out at the rest of the world. Wait, did I go on the right side? No, I don't think so. This is the one we want. We go all the way to the top. Really good. I just hate how long it takes to explore. Oh, really? It's a bit tedious, is it? That's frustrating. I mean, if it's good though, it's good. So here we go. This is as high as we've gotten. Actually, I might go back down to the glass walkway so we can get a better look. Voiceovers get annoying, my god. What, in Sub-Zero? Oh, sorry, below zero? Because they only really have like the computer in this one, or the PDA that talks to you. There's not really any other voice acting or anything, is there? And this is the view. These are the towers. My twin towers, because there's two of them. Twin towers, eh? Yeah, well, I mean, there's two of them. What else would I call them? Obviously. Below Zero doesn't have bad voice lines. The story is pretty good in Below Zero. Is there just a lot of them, or? I mean, I should play it eventually. Yeah, that is the build so far. That's the base. So the plan is to keep going up until we hit height limit. And then once we do that, I have some great plans for when we're at the top. One of them will be a diving board. I can reveal that already so that we can get down to the bottom. That is one thing that I will divulge now, but I also have other bigger plans for when we get up there. So instead of just reaching the height limit, we'll reach the height limit and do a big old build up there. Also, there are some ads. So I'm gonna wait for the ads. I've saved it. And then we're gonna start wrapping up. Oh, I think we got some good progress in though. We built the towers up a fair bit further. We entered the alien facility. We went part of the way. And there's still an area in there that I haven't gone through at all, so we'll do that eventually, but for now I'm happy with how far we've got. I think things have gone pretty well. I was hoping I should have collected more titanium between streams, because I mean I didn't really have anywhere to store it, to be fair. Because I had like an initial plan of what I was going to do that was going to use a lot of the glass immediately, because I got a whole stack of glass. I was going to use that straight away, but then I kind of refined that idea into something else, and I'm not going to need anywhere near as much glass, I don't think so, but I will need still a lot of titanium. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Army of Rubber Ducks, welcome back. How you doing? Hope your day went, or you were going out with your friend. I hope that went well. I'll do that sexy hydration for you. You're welcome. The above water parts in below zero is where it sucks. Oh, really? That's upsetting. I mean, to be fair, in the first one... Well, actually, I was going to say that's the part where it sucks as well, but, the alien facility stuff is not too... We haven't done much of it yet, but that seems to be, like, interesting enough, so... Yeah, well... If and when we do eventually play it, I'll probably still... I'll do, like, a above... I don't know, I'll try and find something unique, because I think there's a lot more land in that game, isn't there, than there is in this one. This one's just like all water except for like 2 islands or something. But yeah, we'll get there eventually, maybe. First playthrough, but you have a giant base and tons of good items. Well, I'm you know, we're getting there. I'm doing my best. We're, what, 7 streams in now, I think? I did do a little bit between streams, between this stream and last stream, because I didn't want it to just be like an entire stream of just tediously gathering quartz and titanium. And to achieve getting all of those materials, I did have to upgrade my Seamoth and such things, so I did a little bit between streams, but yeah, I'm just kind of focusing on the build and doing stuff where it helps us to do the stuff that I want to do, and that's where we've gotten so far with doing that. I spent like hours trying to wind through caves to find something on land. Oh, in below zero. I mean, yeah. Actually, now that I come to think of it, thank you for the follow, Rubber Ducks. I appreciate it. Yeah, the above land part, although the actual story of the above land part so far has been fine, I am now obviously reminded of those goddamn caves, the labyrinthine caves beneath my base. They are the worst part of the game so far. Having to traverse those. Luckily, I have like a way around it now, but back in the early days, I had to wander through those always at night time, and always with my flashlight empty in battery. God, that was the worst. But it's better now. We can just pop straight up. Subnautica 1 just is an overall better experience. The silent protagonist is so much better. Yeah, it can be tricky adding voice acting into games. Sometimes a silent protagonist can be an excuse for... Well, not necessarily an excuse, but almost a bit of a crutch for like an indie developer to not have to pay voice actors and stuff like that, because obviously it's expensive. And it takes a long time. But sometimes also not having to listen to a whole bunch of people chatter on can actually just be way better. Sometimes it's just annoying. Even if they're not necessarily inherently annoying, if there's just too much dialogue and stuff going on too much of the time, it can get just super tedious. But I've been enjoying this one so far, and eventually I probably should do below zero as well. Would you rather use the radio or wander around aimlessly until you find the story? Yes. That's right. Look, eventually once we've built the mega towers, once the twin towers have been completed, I will actually probably go and listen to the radio so that we can finally do some story. Because I don't think I want to just wander around aimlessly for streams and streams and streams, just trying to find where the story is. I think eventually I will do the actual radio stuff, but for now, we maintain the meme. We never answer that goddamn radio. But, yeah, obviously, I don't want to be playing this game forever, so eventually we will have to answer it. Can't promise being here for every stream, but the sexy hydration always makes me chuckle. Have a follow. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Look, anytime that anyone's able to be here, it's always appreciated. People have lots of other stuff to do, lots more important things to do, and a lot of people it's like probably early in the morning for, and you know, time zones and stuff are difficult, so it's never expected, but always appreciated. Just use lights. What, for the caves? As in like placeable lights? My better option was just to completely go around, just completely ignore that it exists and just build the tube up the side, because I don't want to go in those caves. Need to finish Subnautica. It worked in that it terrified me and I can't continue some segments. You don't like the deep dark sea? I think so far the only part of it that's like made me properly feel uneasy is the areas where you just open out into just basically pure void and you can't actually see the sea floor or anything in front of you. Like when like the Reaper shows up, I know he can kill me, but I'm not really that scared of him. But when it's like just the big void, it's like, okay, I actually do feel a little uneasy here. I haven't run into too many of those situations yet because I've just been focusing on the build, but they are probably the worst parts, I think. Do you not have a battery charger? So when I was going through the caves originally, I did not have a battery charger because I hadn't. When I kept getting stuck in there with an empty battery, I did not have a battery charger. I spent like an entire stream trying to find the goddamn battery charger. It was a whole thing. And then I eventually got it, and I haven't had too much trouble with it since then. And also I installed the tube station so that I didn't even have to go in the caves. But yeah, I now have a battery charger. Well, here's the thing. I have a battery charger and I have a power cell charger. Also, I now have the Seamoth with the like the solar power thing, and I have the charged fins, so I actually don't need either of them anymore. Looking down and seeing the void is bad. Yep. Even if it's like not necessarily the actual void at the edge of the map or whatever, if it's just like looking below you and it's just pure darkness and you can't see the bottom from where you are, that's like in real life that would actually paralyze me pretty much. In a game, like, it doesn't really bother me at all other than like very slight unease, but IRL I would just be like, nope, 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 no thank you. Did you get jump scared yet? Not yet. I don't think so. And I don't know if that's because it didn't affect me or because it didn't happen. I have seen a Reaper Leviathan, and I have seen a Ghost Leviathan. That didn't happen on stream, but I have seen that. And I've seen the guys that teleport you around, but I've not, other than that, I've not seen anything like specifically jump scare that I'm aware of. There is a weapon, not sure where the blueprint for it is found, that drops discs behind so you don't get lost in the cramped caves and only cramped caves that only fit your character. Oh yeah, I think I've got, I don't know if I've got the full blueprints for that or if I've only got one of the, I don't remember if that's one that requires like multiple parts. I've seen that though. I don't know if I've got it. I know I've seen that it exists. That weapon you're referring to sucks. I mean, when I read the description, I was kind of like, huh? I don't think I'm gonna get that, but never use it, feels confusing. Yeah, well that's, yeah, I read the description and I was like, what? What does this do? Ah, it sounds too confusing. I'm just gonna use something else. Mostly because of silence to monster sounds that I wasn't prepared for. Oh yeah, when you're just like in the deep dark and there's no like sea life and no things going on around, and then all of a sudden there's the Reaper or something, or there's a Ghost Leviathan. Yeah, no, I haven't been jump scared. I don't think maybe there was one time where I was a bit startled. I don't remember it properly. I don't think so though. Eventually, baby. I used a different item for markers. I think I got the blueprint for it late, so I didn't use it. Also because the description is confusing. Yeah, it's just a, I don't even know what it actually does, so I just didn't bother with it. But yeah, I think we're making good progress. I'm gonna have to wrap stuff up now, so I'm gonna go through the schedule so that people know what's going on, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So tomorrow is more Subnautica. That is my other Subnautica night. Fridays and Saturdays, Subnautica night. We will continue building the Twin Towers until another Aurora crashes into the... until we reach the top. That's what we're going to do. Sunday... Thank you for the follow, Yosserin, appreciated. Sunday is a no stream night. Monday is currently Bannerlord, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I'm slowly coming to grips with how to play that game. We did pretty well last time, won a few tournaments, killed a few people, had a great time. Tuesday and Wednesday are RimWorld nights. We just recently finished our first proper full playthrough, and we've started our Odyssey playthrough, which is the latest DLC. Things are going pretty well. They initially started out not so well, but we have at least a decently functional ship now, and we can jump around kind of as we want. And we have a crew. One of them died, but we got him last time, and he died last time, so you win some, you lose some. Yeah, we're running from the mechanoids, trying to get more parts to build the ship bigger, and yeah, just having a good time with that. Thursday is a no stream day, and Friday and Saturday is obviously back to Subnautica. So there we go. That's what's coming up. That's the schedule at the moment. Charge fins is a great find. Yes, yes. Not having to switch out the batteries all the time. Not only will be just far more convenient and less tedious, but will also be better for the YouTube videos, because I won't have to edit around me switching batteries in and out and trying to make idle talk while I do that. I'll just be able to keep doing what I was doing, which will be better. Tomorrow is not grounded 5. No, it's grounded 6. Thank you very much. Biggest tedium is finding copper for new batteries. Well, I had the battery charger already, so I already had enough batteries for what I needed. It's just like switching them in and out. It was frustrating. But now that I've got the charger on the Seamoth and the charger on my fins for my tools, we shouldn't have to charge stuff again, which will make things just so much more straightforward and so much more streamlined. We can focus on just building to the heavens, building the diving board, building my plans for what I want to build at the top, and having a great time with the all-land base. Well, I gotta go. That's it. That's all we got time for. That's all she wrote. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed just chilling out, playing, and enjoyed seeing a few new faces. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some more Subnautica. Otherwise, Monday, Bannerlord, or next week for more Subnautica on the Fridays and Saturdays as usual. Bye!